like it is, and I'm gonna make a short video. I've been hearing, besides the Bill Cosby story, and we already know that he's guilty, and it hurts me my heart to see a so-called private brother, be in a situation in the mid to the scandal he did. But it's another scandal around the corner, and then it's Afrika Bambaataa. And I was a little boy when this man was famous. I was a little baby when he was number 179, okay? Recently, there have been stories circulating around the internet, and people are interviewing the guys who are accusing Afrika Bambaataa for molesting them, when they were young. And this is a shock because, this is one of the good hip-hop, pioneers. This is the one who actually, besides the Sugar Hill Gang, this is one, and I know my hip-hop in this one, this is the one who actually put hip-hop on the map. Who did I use the word bitch, hoe, nigga, and all the other stuff in his songs. And he also the co-founder of Zulu Nation. I never forget first time I ever seen the Zulu Nation was, I'm going to be 37 next couple months, okay? Was back in the 90s when Geraldo Rivera put the Zulu Nation and a sister who was a non-racist skinhead group against the skinhead and Klan women, okay? So it was women from the Zulu Nation and one sister who was part of the anti-racist skinhead movement against the white women who were racist in the skinhead and KKK movement, the white supremacist movement, okay? And it was the first time you're hearing about the Zulu Nation. And I remember seeing Afrika Bambaataa as a child, but I didn't know who he was. My family on my dad's side did not listen to hip-hop as much. I learned to listen to hip-hop later on. But that's when I remember the flashy outfits besides George Clinton, okay? So, Funkadelic, okay? And so I never forget the Hispanic woman, I don't know if she's a Mexican or Puerto Rican, because in New York, they do have Mexicans there. And then we mentioned the Aztec calendar, because I know that one of them could have been Mexican when they mentioned it on the show. One could have been Puerto Rican, but they had one particular Latino that would probably be Mexican. She mentioned about Afrika Bambaataa and Zulu Nation, except every color. It was talking about KKK. Why y'all don't sell black, Hispanic people? Her and the sister, light skin with braids. They were saying, why you don't sell black, Hispanic people, other races, but you only sell white. But Zulu Nation, we accept everybody in our nation. And I thought about joining the Zulu Nation when I was young. I did, yes, because I wanted to join an organization saying against racism, okay? I talk about race a lot from Texas, from, KK, Plantation Mind, Pocho, Plantation Mind. Yeah, when I say Pocho, I'm talking about black and Hispanic with their mindset and redneck, white racist, redneck Texas, okay? If you're black or Latino or any of color, you will get put in jail. You maybe, if you mix with white, and many of us are mixed with white, including myself, but if you can pass for white, better than Sarah Jane in an Imitation Life, you probably can get by with that if you don't keep your mouth shut. But they do some background checking. Okay, be careful. Okay, that's I tell you, I hate living in Texas. Okay, so I wanted to join the Zulu Nation, and I'm kind of glad I didn't, if it's true, because I'm not sure if Afrika Bambaataa is guilty or not. Hoping he's not, but I went to listen to the stories of the guys who accusing him. He's denied. He went online earlier this month in April or late March and said that it was all false accusations and stuff, but we don't know that it's true or not. This old stupid doggone computer gets on my nerves. Hold on, y'all. I got 2 more minutes on this phone. Good. We can charge it. Okay. So we don't know that it's true or not. Whether if Afrika Bambaataa is guilty or not. But we just keep it up until we have, one thing about Afrika Bambaataa, he did come out and say he did not do this, compared to Bill Cosby. Wait till the next couple of years to say something. One thing when I heard about the Michael Jackson case back in '93 when I was 14 years old, I knew there was a false accusations. There's no, and if like I said, like he's mentioned on his interview, he said that he went in like OJ, like which happened in 2005. It happened like OJ case. I mean, it was all over the globe. You know, when OJ was accused of killing Nicole Brown's sister, Ron Goldman. And I'm not trying to say that nobody of African American descent or any, you know, even though that African Bambaataa friends are from the Caribbean, but African American people of African American cannot do nothing wrong. I'm not saying that they can do wrong, okay? But you know, we always have to be careful when someone says that because in this country, due to rape, so-called rape accusation. Well, actually, rape because it's so-called because it wasn't rape. It was a false accusation towards men getting their penis cut off and, you know, lynched back in the South in Jim Crow days. Okay, and even though these are mostly brothers that's coming out here, we still have to be careful if this is true or not. This is not propaganda. I'm willing to hear all sides and make a judgment on my own. But if y'all want me to interview, which is, trust me, I'm going to start going on Skype. I want to, since my job is giving me less hours to work, I want to interview these people. Anybody, any issue. If you want me to interview you, because you know I'm a big mouth, be the Wendell Williams on YouTube, you know what I mean, the Ville version of Wendell Williams. Y'all, please email me, inbox me, whatever. I'm willing to do it, and I'll create a Skype account for myself, and then we'll discuss there, okay? But I'm ready to know what's going on. Do you think is true? Do you think that Afrika Bambaataa commit these crimes, or do you think it's a false accusation on these brothers and the other guys who coming out and saying he did do this to them? All right, y'all have a nice Monday. All right, bye-bye. Have a nice day.